morning. It is Friday, about 10 o'clock. We are here at Picture Rocks National Lakeshore and getting ready to start our 4-day trek across the NCT section of Picture Rocks. So about 10 o'clock we will see you on the trail. Yeah, I feel like buttholes like this last year were, I want to say these were underwater. Hoorah! Here we are, we're back. Grand Island, right there. A little cliff overview here. I'm going to take my camera and kind of give you a downward to where I'm standing right now. What that kind of looks like down there. So we're right on the edge of this cliff band. There's lots of that on this hike though. We'll get to see some more of that as we go along here.
See how much lower we are here than what how we just dropped down on?
So one thing I wanted to say is, as you're walking along this, as we get into the cliff section here, you've got these little spurs that go off this way towards the lake, and as you follow these over here, they're real short, most of them, but when you get here, you got nothing. You got a bunch of infinity. And so you got to be real careful as you approach these little ledges that are right at my feet here, because that drops down into nothing. So it's cool that you get to walk out and have these views, but you've got to be very careful up here. So here's a quick peek.
Is it kayakers out there?
Let's see. All right, this is our first real nice view of the cliffs here. As we get closer, as we kind of make our way, we're going to go across this like bench a long ways, and then right down there is Mosquito Beach. So we got about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles at the very most from this point to camp. We'll kind of stay up on this ledge for the next hour, and then we'll drop down. So the rest of our hike, of course, is going to continue that way through around those caves and caverns. Hopefully we'll get a better shot of those as we get closer. So yeah, that's the rest of our day. Probably won't check in on you too much until once we get to camp. Take a look around there. We're staying at the group site there at Mosquito Beach and Mosquito River. I'm sorry, I've been corrected by the doctor, the good doctor. Most of the time, he's the good doctor. Sometimes he just talks about Colorado and he's an asshole. So anyway, that's all I got for you for now. I just figured I'd give you a quick look around. See ya.
I guess they're young. It just seems kind of late in the day to be taking on what they're going to go over there and then turn all the way around and go back to.
My understanding was he said they were stayed there yesterday and they're going back today. I don't know how that works. I didn't see any gear. All right, we've made it to our camp here at Mosquito River. Took us about 5.5 hours. We left around 10. We got here about 3:45. Me and the doctor are here and getting set up. This is the group site here. There are a pair of bear canisters there. There's the old hanging method that has like the grappling hook on top, but they don't use those here anymore. And then right behind you there is where there's a fire. I don't know if we'll do that or not, but so we're here in camp, got everything set up, tents are set up, we're waiting on the rest of the group to get here, and maybe a little bit we'll take you down to the lake and have a look around. All right, well, we've got camp all set up. We're back up this way over here in the group site here at Mosquito River. This is the Mosquito Beach, and it's kind of an interesting place. This all this sandstone here actually goes out into the water. You can swim here. It's pretty nice, but it just has like an eerie feeling to it. It's really slick, and you feel like at some point it's either going to break or you're going to step off the edge. Plus, it's still May, so there's no swimming for me today. I'm going to kind of give you a look around. We're actually looking to the west, kind of southwest just a little bit. The sun's going to be setting back this way a little bit later. We'll get some pictures of that. So here's a look at the beach, and you can hear the Mosquito River here in the background, and that's over this way. Interesting thing is as you turn around here, you get the views of all these layers of sandstone, and there's a ton of definition and color in it. And I'm going to try to very carefully level it back out here so you get a look at some of the depth of the stone. Pretty cool. And then back out into Lake Superior. Kind of cloudy, not rain clouds or weather clouds. So hopefully we'll have a nice sunset. This is probably terrible video right here because we're like right into the sun. I feel like the sun's going to set tonight over Grand Island, which is that body of land that you see straight ahead of us here. And we're just nicely into the cliff section. And there's basically a 360 all the way around. So I'll come back here, I don't know, a couple hours. I think we're probably 1.5 hours from the sun setting. So I'll go back to camp for a minute. And in the meantime, yeah, I'll check with you later. See ya. Morning, Doctor.
Morning.
Here's a quick look at camp as we break down and get ready to start our day. I think about 10 miles. Each day breaks down about 10 miles. This is our food prep area. And we are getting ready to hit the trail. So another good day on the trail. We'll see you down the road. A lot of the trail looks like this. It's even where the National Park Services come in and try to put in like some boardwalks, it's still flooded out. That's why I'm wearing gaiters today. You end up trekking kind of around back and through here to get through it. Yeah, well, and then sometimes you just trudge right through it. I feel like the Trail Service needs to do a better job of kind of maintaining. Although I don't want boardwalks everywhere either, so I don't really know what the right answer is. But anyway, just figured I'd give you a look at that. There's quite a bit of this. A lot of it actually doesn't have these little, the 4x4 runners on the sides. It's just mud. So no big deal. Just figured I'd give you a peek on our way to Chapel Beach.
She's still got the originals, but she was like, I spent all this time uploading it, captioning everything. You know, I had links so people could go visit, and they closed it down.
Get another quick video here of along the lakeshore. Pretty much this whole walk today, at least past down to Beaver, will be right along the lakeshore here. So at any point you can just kind of pop over and grab these kind of views right here. But again, buyer beware, because at the end of each one of these little walkouts is you have a straight down cliff. So we have to be aware of what's going on around you is about it. And yeah, it's beautiful. So see you over at Chapel. Boy, these views just don't get old, and as much as they're the same, they're all different. Still walking along the cliff section here. Just started to descend down into Chapel and Chapel Rock, Chapel Beach. Probably take a minute there and grab a bite to eat. My fuel level is low, but yeah, give it another shot here. We dropped just below the rim here, or the shelf, I should say. And it's a pretty cool view. It's a beautiful day. Alright, well, we just wrapped up lunch here at Chapel Beach. Actually, Chapel Beach is going back this way. It's a busy place. A lot of people here, but for good reason. It's pretty. The beach is fantastic here. It's easy to get to. It's from the trailhead. It's probably less than 3 miles. Through there, you can see there's a boat coming in, a tourist boat. But right here is, in front of us is Chapel Rock. And it's kind of an iconic spot here, just because of the formation, the fact that the tree is growing right on top of it right there. So, yeah, Dr. Fogarty's talking to me up there. I'm going to come up there and get a look from the top. See you at the top. So here's a better view from the top. You can see the beach in the background and Chapel Rock right in front of us with a iconic tree, cool formation. In case if you're brave enough, you can take the walk across. Not too big of a deal, but I guess I'm kind of a rule follower, so I'm not going to do that today. Quick look at the lakeshore. You can see over here, quite a ways in the distance out that point there, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kayaks. Highly sought out destination for kayaking. And again, for good reason. So I'm going to keep on down the trail, and our next stop is Spray Falls, which is about 1.6 miles away. See ya. Alright, we are approaching Spray Falls. I can hear it. There's another little bench here. It's a smaller version of Grand Portal Point. It's a big shelf. And there's actually some pretty good blow here. If I slowly turn around past the doctor, you step to the other side here, and it's like a sand dune. It goes down the other side. Interesting landscape. It's pretty cool. Let me show you Spray Falls here in a minute.
Hey ho!
No shaking the bridge. That is a log jam. This is the outlet from Beaver Lake. Pretty much right ahead of me here. I'll walk this way for a second. There's a big, beautiful beach. I think we're in the beginning stages of 12 Mile Beach, and it outlets right here. And we are going to probably turn off at this point. Yeah, beautiful beach. Alright, we have made it to Beaver Lake. There's Little Beaver Lake is off the other side of this one, and this is just Beaver Lake. So, pretty good sized body of water. Good place to swim, but I'm actually just enjoying this breeze right now. It's been pretty hot and sunny, which I'm not complaining. But there's a quick look around. This lake is pretty good size. I don't know how many miles it is, but it's a few. So today we've still got about 2 miles of hiking to do. No big deal. We're camped over Trappers, which is back this way. Actually, further to the west. I'm sorry, further to the north. And so we should be done here in about an hour, but we're just taking in a view here, grab a quick snack, and enjoy the breeze for a minute, and get to camp. So that's a quick look around. We'll see you at Trappers Beach. And so a lot of the walk from the Beaver Lake, where we were just at, over to Trappers is much like this. It's just forest walking. Beaver Lake is off to the camera's right, and looks like we're just going to be here in the forest for the next mile and a half or so until we get to Trappers. See ya.
The last mile is always the longest.
I was about to give you the old captain talk again.
Hoorah!
All right, we are here at Trappers Lake, camp for night number 2. Here's a quick peek of the lake. The sun has gone down. Behind the clouds, actually hasn't set yet. It's still only probably between 4:30 and 5 o'clock. There's a quick view of the lake. And let me show you camp. I just look at the fire pit slash food prep area for the night. Dr. Fogarty's working on dinner or something. Who knows what he's working on over there. And here's a tent. My tent's back over here. And here's a food box. So a food storage box. This is a bear aware area, although there wasn't any signs posted that there's been any bear activity in the area. There were at the previous two camps at Mosquito and Chapel, but not here. But we'll still use it. It just makes sense. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up for day number 2 on the trail. Waiting for the others to roll into camp here. It was a warm day, a warm-ish day, and a lot of sweating. And we did, I have to go back and look, but I think it was a little over 12 miles. So we'll see for breakfast. Good morning. It's the beginning of day 3 here on Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, North Country Trail. We are camped at Trapper's Lake. Last night it rained on and off throughout the night and even into the morning. We were kind of delayed getting going today. So I don't know how much video I'm going to shoot or how much photography is going to take place. So I'll check in with you when I get the opportunity. We've both had our espresso. We're kind of the rest of the group has gone ahead already, so we're a little bit behind, but we'll get it packed up and get out of camp. I'm going to pack the camera away, and I'll check in whenever I get an opportunity. Hello again, it's day 4. We have pretty much made it to camp for the day. We are currently sitting here on the east side of the deck of the Sable lighthouse. Pretty much rained all day, so I didn't take the camera out. We did about 10 miles to get here, a little over 10 miles. Yeah, just rained on and off. Nothing exciting to see. We walked the beach. What was it, 7-mile beach that we walked? Was it 12-mile beach?
12-mile beach.
We walked 12-mile beach for a ways. That was all right. But other than that, wasn't a whole lot to see. So camp is that way about a quarter of a mile, but we're just taking a break to dry off here a little bit and finish up some food. And talk to you later. See you in camp. Alright, we're making our way to camp here. We just left the lighthouse. We're still kind of on the grounds here where the park rangers and the interpreters are during the summer months. There's people kind of wander over here from the campground, so that's a 1.5 mile walk from the campground to here. So we're just giving a quick look around the grounds here. So turn back. That's Lake Superior right in front of me. And then back this way, you can see the lighthouse. And yeah, there's a couple different buildings here actually. Looks like there's the keeper's house, and then whatever, it looks like almost another one right behind it there. So I'm gonna head to camp, get set up. It's been raining, like I said, all day, and take advantage of this dry weather for a minute, and hopefully we'll see you in camp. Peace.
How could he get out with all this mosquito netting? That'd be tough. Easy getting him. I didn't want to say anything, so we got all our stuff. We put it in our backpacks because I'm like, that gives them less hiding area, right? And then we started looking. We didn't see anything. And then I came out here and I was going to look for some bigger branches that were down so I could, have those weighing down the netting. Yeah. So I walked around camp and then I couldn't find anything, and I was like, well, I'm just going to wake you guys up. Fogarty's probably already up. He's a light sleeper. So then I went back there and I'm like, well, we got a trench. Use that deuce of spades. It worked great.
Yeah. I've got the small one. I don't know how.
Oh, I don't know if he makes 2 sizes.
He makes 3 sizes.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
I got the original. Back,
yeah.
So. Wow. So is the original one the largest he makes?
It's the middle. He makes a smaller one, which I have, which now I regret spending $28 on the small one. I mean, it's literally like that big. Now he makes one that's almost the size of a regular orange trowel.
Yeah, I bought 2 of them because I was worried he might go out of business.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really like this product. It's not that expensive, and if he goes out of business, I want to make sure I got it.
Right.
You know, he might lose it. And I got the orange one just because of the visibility, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll show you the one I got.
Hey, good morning. We just wrapped up breakfast. Actually, wrapped up camp. We are ready to go. Today is day 4. We're gonna get back to the cars today if everything goes as planned. We've got between 8 and 9 miles of hiking to do. The weather so far looks very cooperative. The skies are blue. There's some clouds in the sky, but they don't look like weather emitting clouds. So hopefully we have a nice walk today. I'd like to get some more video and take some more pictures along the way. Yesterday that was a complete failure. It rained all day, and I still probably missed out on some good opportunities along 12 Mile Beach and 7 Mile Beach. It's a pretty stretch. If you come out off of the trail and actually walk the beach, it's pretty nice. We did that. I just didn't get any videos or pictures because it was raining. So again, 8 miles or so today. We got to get out. We're out past the lighthouse now, so we're going to go out past Log Slide and get back to the car. So hopefully we'll see you down the trail. Hey, what's the hole up over there?
My shirt off. Get my shirt off without taking my pack off.
That's something worthy of getting on film.
Going this way, but I can't remember where it was. Jim Morrison, lead singer. Let's do a movie sometime, black and white.
All right, this is going to wrap up the trip. I'm at Sable Falls. Probably been here half an hour, and I'm waiting for the rest of the gang to catch up. I know I'm in the right spot because I see the Subaru, and it got pretty wet that last. By the time we got to the lake, it started raining on us, and I thought I would catch up to Mike. For whatever reason, I thought he was out ahead of me because I was taking pictures and video, and he must have been back there with Andy at the log slide. So, needless to say, I didn't catch him, and so they're making their way back this way to wrap it up. But we did a little over 9 miles today. It was actually 9.0 something. Again, the last 3 miles is pretty wet, and so I'm going to get out of this wet stuff, air out as much as I can because it's currently not raining, and dry off, warm up a little bit, and wait for the rest of the gang to show up. It's an amazing place. I highly recommend everybody at some point in their backpacking or hiking life take that 42-mile run across the Picture Rocks National Lakeshore. I know Andy and his wife, and he usually puts together a nice group of folks that do it every year. and I can see why they do it every year. It's a good trip. So, Andy, thanks for inviting me, and maybe we'll see you next year, all right? See ya.